What is up, McManus MMA fam? Today I will be predicting the entirety of UFC Fight Night Emmett versus Vallejos, starting from the very first prelim all the way up to the main title fight. It's not even a title fight, man. It's just the main card, all of it. I'm going through all of it, start to finish, and we're starting off. Let me get the names in the frame here so you can see that. Pierre Rodriguez versus Sam Hughes. I'm going with Sam Hughes by decision. Her hands are just way better. She's just turned into like this absolute scrap monster, where she just wants to just absolutely, she wants to bang out, man. Let me bang, let me bang. Pierre Rodriguez, I don't know, man. She kind of sucks. I don't really care too much about her. I know that she's slightly favored as of right now, but I think Sam Hughes is going to dominate this fight, standing, and if she gets to the ground, she knows what to do there as well. So I'm going with Sam Hughes by decision. Just women's MMA, so it's just safe to go decision. Elijah Smith versus Sung Young or Yu Sung Young. You So Young. um, I'm going with Elijah Smith. This dude was responsible for the nastiest knockout I've ever seen against Kazama, where he picked that dude up and rampaged him. That was that was disgustingly. That was that was rough. Um, oh, look how sweet You So Young looks, man. He looks so nice. Um, this dude, he's not excellent. Um, but he's not, terrible. That's why I just think that Elijah Smith is going to find a way to just absolutely maul him. So I'm going with Elijah Smith. Dude, Elijah Smith, man. Elijah Smith by whatever he wants, bro. I'm going to go with Elijah Smith by. I'm going to go with unanimous decision. I think it's a possibility that he can get a KO here, but I'm going to go with unanimous decision. Both these guys tend to go to decisions a lot, um, but I think that's safe. I'm going to go Elijah Smith by decision. Moving on, Bia Mesquita versus Montez Rendon. I'm going Bia Mesquita by submission or by ground and pound TKO. Her ground game is just incredible. Um, so I think that if she can get Rendon to the ground, which I think she absolutely can, um, her takedown defense is not great, and she just is not very good against grapplers. So I'm gonna go with Bia Mosquito by submission, maybe first or second round, or gets her to the ground and gets some elbows, ground and pound TKO. That's what I'm gonna go with. I know I'm speed running through these because there's a couple fights I really want to talk about, and a lot of these I really don't want to talk about. So I'm going with Bia Mosquito by submission or ground and pound TKO. But don't be surprised if it happens to decision. Why is she looking at me like Elmer Fudd, bro? She's looking at me like Elmer Fudd. All right, Luan Lacerda versus Etcher Sosa. These bitches love Sosa. Oh, and a no. Um. Hmm. I'm gonna go with Hetcher Sosa on this one, and I'm gonna go with Sosa. Sosa. This is. I know that this is his UFC debut, but I think I'm gonna go with Hetcher Sosa by KO TKO on this one. Um. His so on the Contender Series he went to war, won a decision. But before that he was just sleeping everybody out cold in like the regional scene. So I think that he's going to bring an intensity here for his debut fight, and he's going to show us that he can. Because Damon Blackshear knocked out Lacerda. Lacerda, that's his name. Yeah, I want to make sure. Knocked out Lacerda like 2 fights ago. So it's entirely possible. So don't be surprised when that happens. I'm going Hector Sosa by KO TKO. Mark it down. Bellagioki versus Manuel Sosa. Sweat. Dude, hold on. Are these two Sosas? Um, I'm going with Sosa again, man. I'm going with Sosa again. I don't think Bellagioki is that good. Um, he looks super nice, man. He looks like a really nice dude. He did just get slept. Went beat Michael Oswald. Got submitted by Chris Duncan. This dude's just like a hit or miss fighter. Um, and so this is his. Yeah, he was. This guy was in Bellator. Um, this dude absolutely slept who did he fight in Contender Series? I don't remember the guy's name, but in his Contender Series win, he absolutely slept this dude out cold. So I think it's entirely possible. It's entirely possible that Manel Sosa, I don't, whatever, knocks out Balaji Oki here because I just don't think Balaji. I don't rate him that high. I really do not rate him that high. So I think that that's what I'm gonna lean with. But if if Oki locks in, bro, that would be cool, man. That would be really cool. But yeah, I'm going with Mental Sosa by KO TKO. Here we go. This should be the co-main event. I know you guys probably see the thumbnail. I've already made the thumbnail before this video, so I know what I've put on the thumbnail. Dude, unironically, Myktybek Orolbai has become one of my favorite fighters like of all time. This dude has become an all-time favorite fighter of mine in like the last year and a half. Watching this dude fight is incredibly entertaining. The Rebecca fight, that fight was insane. This dude submitted Uros Medic, who's ranked now, just knocked out Jack Hermanson in 2 seconds, literally catch him in the ear. This dude is so well-rounded everywhere the fight goes. This dude's grit and determination is absolutely outstanding. How he has not been fed a ranked opponent and how this is not on the main card blows my mind. It absolutely blows my mind. Myktybek Orolbai is a this dude is going to be a this dude is going to be a star, man. He already is. I know that he's got like an underground community of people like me who absolutely love and adore him. But I'm serious when I say this dude needs to get ranked opponents immediately. After he dominates Chris Curtis and takes him to unanimous decision, probably 10-8s every single round because that's how fucking amazing Myktybek Orolbai is. And I'm not glazing or like trying to do this as a laugh. I genuinely think this dude is absolutely incredible. This dude is awesome. This dude is so awesome. If you don't like Myktybek Orolbai, the first man, Unga Bunga, whatever you want to call him, then I don't want to talk to you. Chris Curtis is going to get dominated in this fight. He's going to get dominated. Yes, he just beat Max Griffin. Max Griffin. He just beat Max Griffin and went to split decision with him. Got knocked out by Koplev. So let's not pretend that Myktybek Orolbai is going to go out there and have trouble. This dude's determination is insane. Oh my gosh, this dude is awesome, man. Hadn't lost in the UFC until that Rebecca fight, the Mateus Rebecca fight. Watch that fight if you have not watched that fight. That was a split decision. That could have gone either way for me, but I understand giving it to Rebecca. That fight was insane. Orolbai by unanimous decision is what I'm going with. He needs to be fed a ranked opponent after this. I'm serious. He needs a ranked opponent. Maybe whoever loses or wins the Gilbert Burns fight, the Mike Malek Gilbert Burns fight, maybe give him that. Yeah. Give him whoever wins that fight, honestly. He needs a ranked opponent, man. This dude is absolutely incredible. And I'm going Myktybek Orolbai by unanimous decision. I think he's just going to absolutely dominate this fight wherever it goes because he's the GOAT. Moving on, Eric Anders versus Brad Tavares. Dude, how is this fight above Myktybek Orolbai? Why is the Myktybek Orolbai fight not on the main card? I'm still upset about this. Yeah, this. I know the odds. I don't know. I wish they. I like when they have the odds here sometimes, especially on fights like this where I feel like this is so pick and choose. I feel like these odds are definitely gonna be pick 'em, because both these guys are not like great, but they also just it's fluke or be fluked. Eric Anders just got slept by Chris Duncan, I believe. Knocked out Chris Weidman. I mean, congrats, bro. You beat Chris Weidman in the big 2024. People forget, man, he knocked out Kyle Dawkins, and Kyle Dawkins is going to be on the White House card. So, but Brad Tavares also just got knocked out. Went to unanimous decision with Mearshart or GM3. I think I'm going to go with Eric Anders on this one because Brad Tavares also beat Chris Weidman, but he went to unanimous decision, whereas Eric Anders slept that dude out cold. Not out cold, but slept him. So I think Eric Anders' track record in his last couple fights, just basing it off of that, this is an orthodox versus southpaw matchup, bro. People forget. I'm gonna go with Eric Anders on this one. This is a fluke or be fluked fight in my mind. Yeah, I don't know. This is a fluke or be fluked. Fluke or be fluked. But I'm going to go with Eric Anders on this one. Eric Anders by KO, TKO, or, unanimous decision or decision. I'm fence sitting. But moving on. I'm excited for this fight, man. Steven Asplin, I absolutely love this guy. This dude on Contender Series had. This dude was awesome, man. This dude's got heart, he's got grit, he's got determination. But he's got a good heart, and I'm always going to root for a guy with good heart. But people forget, man. People forget. This dude got out grappled by Denzel Freeman on the regional scene. People forget. Vito Petrino, this dude is heavy. Yes, I know he's fat as hell, but he's heavy. He can go to the ground if he wants to. He can hold you there. And I think that he might. But also, Steven Asplin is a volume striker. This dude's just going to stand and swing for hell. So, but Vito Petrino, man, this is a tough fight, man, because I really want to pick Asplund because I really like him, but I'm leaning towards Petrino on this one. I think I'm going to go with Vito Petrino on this one, but I really, really want Steven Asplund to win this fight. I would love for Steven Asplund to win this fight. This dude's got a lot of heart. He's got a lot of charisma. So I'm gonna be going with I'm going with Vito Petrino. I think I'm gonna go by decision. I can't I can't imagine Steven Asplund be. I mean, God forbid. Um, the only loss he has is Denzel Freeman submitted him, bro. That's crazy. But he's TKO and everybody else. Um, I would love to see. Man, I would love to see maybe. Hmm. I don't know how Petrino's going to win this fight, but I can see him winning by decision. I don't know if I can see Asplund being knocked out at this point. So I'm going to go with Petrino on this one. I'm going with Petrino by decision. But I really want Asplund to win. Let's go Asplund, but I'm leaning my dude. Heart says Asplund, mine says Petrino. But that's what I'm going with. Main card: Charles Johnson versus Bruno Silva. Dude, I'm so sorry. Charles Johnson coming back quick, man. Coming back really quick. And I'm sorry, man. Your time of sliming out these incredible prospects has come to an end, man. I think you're getting slept out cold, man. I think Bruno Silva's gonna catch you, man. I think Bruno Silva's gonna catch him. Um, the only losses Bruno Silva has is Manel Kopp and Joshua Van in recent memory. Not bad losses. Not bad losses. I know that Charles Johnson starched Joshua Van. That was a fluke, bro. Let's be real. And Bruno Silva just absolutely dominated and submitted Hyung Sung Park. Is that the Akira kid? Is that his nickname? I think I like that guy. I was rooting for him. But I'm gonna go with Bruno Silva by KO TKO fairly quickly into this fight. I think he'll catch him in round one. I just think this is too fast of a comeback for Charles Johnson, especially after getting beat as bad as he did in that last fight. So I'm going with Bruno Silva on this one. Yes, bro, the real main event. Marwin Rahiki versus Harry Hardwick. Rahiki by whatever he wants. Harry Hardwick, bro, this dude looks like the bugs from Men in Black. Um, and Rahiki has zero defense, but he also just has crazy offense. And his Contender Series win, bro, that fight was absolutely amazing. Um, this dude's just throwing everything to the wall. He's just blasting, just going through everybody. He's young, and he's got heart, man. He's got heart. Harry Hardwick proved this dude his debut. That was one of the most embarrassing debuts I've ever seen in my entire life. Leg kick TKO'd in the first round. Um, yeah, anything. He's got holes in the game. Rahiki, just leg kick him, bro. He's gonna be out. I'm going with Rahiki by KO TKO fairly quickly into this fight. Let's be real, fairly quickly into this fight. Um, yeah, I'm going with Rahiki, 120%. No doubt in my mind. Moving on, Andre Touchy Fili versus Jose Delgado. Jose Delgado Masterclass incoming. I'm going with Jose Delgado by KO TKO, my friends. Jose Delgado Masterclass incoming. Trust. Trust. My notes app isn't loading. I wrote down all my notes. Come on, man. Yeah, Jose Delgado, dude, this dude, His win at 317, sleeping Hyder Emil out 26 seconds in. Yes, I know he just lost to Nathaniel Wood, but that dude's also pretty damn good, man. That dude's also pretty good. He's not the best, but he's pretty good. Um, but yeah, I'm going with Jose Delgado, man. I'm going by Jose Delgado slamming Andre Fili out. This dude got knocked out by Danny Ige. This dude lost to Michael Zolacosta. He got submitted by him. Um, yeah, his last win was against Christian Rodriguez. It's like that dude's not good either. So I'm going with Jose Delgado. I think Delgado's just gonna absolutely just knock his block off. People forget, man. Andre Fili went to a split decision with Cub Swanson like last year. Um, yeah, I'm going with Jose Delgado by slime out in round one, bro. If you disagree, cool. I like Touchy Feely. I like Andre Touchy Feely. One of the best nicknames ever, but sorry, my friend. Jose Delgado Masterclass incoming. Moving on, Ian Cutelaba versus Omar Sy. Bro. Um, I'm going with Omar Sy on this one. Cutelaba is he's just not very good. Why is this above the Myktybek fight should be here, man? I'm gonna keep bringing this up. The Myktybek fight should be here. Why is this fight so high up? This dude just lost to Bakauskas. Um, and Omar Sy, as of right now, I know he lost to Alonzo Manifield, but people forget, man. People forget. Um, oh, dude, wait. Was it Cutelaba who? Ooh, that actually. Mmm. This dude knocked out Khalil Roundtree, man. Ooh, that's interesting. He lost to Ankalaev 2 times in a row. Lost to Ryan Spann. Oh man. Yeah, I can't with confidence go with Cutelaba, even though he did knock out Khalil Roundtree. People forget, man. I think Omar Sy's just got a little bit of I don't want to say momentum because he did lose 2 fights ago to Alonzo Manifield, but um, this dude was beating everybody before then. He's coming off of a nice KO win too. So I'm gonna go with Omar Sy on this one. I'm just leaning Omar Sy. I'm gonna go with Sy by give me decision. I think I might go by decision. Also, Kutalaba's nipples look really the shadow on them looks like they're really pointy. Oh, they are. Oh, look at that one. Oh, they are. Never mind, bro. I don't know. I don't know. This might be a battle of the nips. So, but I'm going with Omar Sy. I gotta get those nipples off my screen. Amanda Lemos versus Gillian Robertson. This is the co-main event, bro. Let's go. I'm going with Gillian Robertson by decision. Um, Amanda Lemos loses to every single grappler she fights. Let's be real. And Gillian Robertson is probably one of the best grapplers in the women's strawweight division right now that I can think of. So I think that math makes sense to me. She's just gonna get smudged and destroyed. So sorry, Amanda Lemos, but that's what's gonna happen. I don't think I need to talk much more about this. Gillian Robertson is gonna win. Amanda Lemos is gonna lose. She always loses to good grapplers. Gillian Robertson's a great grappler. That's what's gonna happen. Let's talk about this. Josh, the Fighting Falmer Emmett versus Kevin Vallejos. Kevin Vallejos just absolutely starched Giga Chikadze, which I'd never seen that happen to Chikadze. He's on a crazy run. This is also the same guy who took John Silva to a decision and made Silva look like a guy. Like he didn't look like an absolute animal. Um, yeah, man, I'm going with Vallejos. Josh Emmett. I know he lost to Lerone Murphy, got submitted by Yusuf's Law. This dude is the way this dude works is he either catches you with an overhand right or he loses the fight. And I think that's what's gonna happen. I think this Topuria fight took a lot out of him, man. That taking Topuria to decision takes a lot out of a man. So I'm going with Kevin Vallejos by KO or TKO or maybe just a unanimous decision. I can see Emmett just getting put against the cage and just getting rapid fire hit by Vallejos. Yeah, unless Vallejos gets caught with an overhand right and gets Bryce Mitchelled, I don't see a world where he loses this fight. I want a flash cut to me eating my words, but I'm excited to watch these fights. I'm gonna miss a couple of them, so I'll have to go back and rewatch them. But I will try and make my video tomorrow after the fights whenever I get home from my little outing that I have. When I go see my comedy show. My comedy show. I'll make my video. But yeah, what do you guys think about this fight night? Isn't any good? Why is Myktybek Orolbai all the way down here when he should be at the top? Going through really quick. I have Vallejos, I have Robertson, I have Sai, I have Delgado, I have Rahiki, I have Silva, I have Petrino, I have Eric Anders, I have Orolbai, I have Sosa, I have Mosqueda, I have Elijah Smith, and I have Sam Hughes. Um, yeah. Enjoy the weekend, guys. Peace.